Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this Fun Friday episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And welcome! I'm so glad that you're here. What is in your cup? My cup has hot coffee with a little bit of half and half, and it is so good, and I am really enjoying it. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Yummy, 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 yummy. Let's see who's here. Nikki, TGIF, last school day of the year. Your kids don't have to go back to school until next year. Did you tell your kids that? Listen, today is the last day of the year. Hey, Alice, good morning to you. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to Nikki. Happy Friday. Mm. The opening sound scared you. Sorry. Sorry, Nikki. I'm not laughing. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness gracious. And Nikki says, don't forget to give the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, that like button, the one that says, hey, I like you. It just makes me happy. What can I say? Makes me happy. Okay, Nikki, good. I'm glad it was funny. Did you whoa, fall to the ground? Oh, man. So last night we were supposed to get snow. No snow. No snow. However, it is 36 degrees out and it's quite chilly. But no snow. Nikki is our kooky friend. Can't you just see her like, I love it. Oh, Alice, you got snow? Congratulations. Congratulations to you. I'm so glad that you got snow. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get snow, but that's okay. There will be time for snow. And right now is not the time for snow, right before Christmas. Yeah, not right before Christmas. So, what can I say? I do like me some snow. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you what I've been working on. It's just something I decided last minute to do. You know me. I'm like, oh yeah, you got everything done that you were going to do. Well, not quite everything, because remember that bag that I was doing? Never finished it. Not only did I never finish it, I didn't finish the first one. I think, you know what happened? I knew in my head that I wanted to do a tutorial. And so my brain made it slow down. I was like, slow your roll. You don't really want to do a tutorial. Why did you say you were going to do a tutorial? I'm not feeling tutorials in 2024. So I'm just going to go with that. No buying yarn. It was the year of not buying yarn. And apparently the year of not doing any tutorials, any fresh ones. So that's okay. 2025 is a whole new year. We'll see what happens. And yeah, we'll take it from there, won't we? Yes, we will. So for right now, though, yeah, I'm just going to continue the trend of no tutorials for the year, and we'll just leave it at that. Leave it at that. So, what is on your hook? Ooh, Alice says, I was at a party last night. We came home early because the heavy snow was starting. Oh my goodness. That's sad. When the snow makes you have to leave a party. Yeah. Yeah. Because you want to be safe. And of course, we want you to be safe. So I'm glad that you did come home early. You got home safely, and that is important. Definitely important. So what's in your cup this morning? I have the hot coffee with half and half, and the mug is nice and warm this morning. I would put it on my face, but that's a little weird, isn't it? Mm-mm-mm. Love it. So, I was, and I still am making popcorn. So I went through it wasn't a whole skein of yarn. It was just like the last quarter of a skein of yarn. And so I finished that skein. It was a white. And then I have some really, really pale yellow. So I was doing that to kind of give it like that buttery, kind of a feel. And then I have some off-white, which I'm not quite sure how I feel about it because I really do like the white. So I may just do some of the off-white and some of the pale yellow just to scatter it through, just to kind of give it a real feel, um, like real popcorn kind of feel. But mostly I think I'm going to do white for the string of popcorn. So that's what I've been working on too. Hubby was really sweet. He got out it's kind of like a 3-foot tree. It's a tabletop tree. And so we got that up, and then I went and got my little meeker offerings of crochet ornaments and put those on that little tree. And do you remember a couple years ago I made a ribbon? I crocheted a ribbon, and so I put that around the tree. That ribbon was really just enough for the front of a small tree, just to kind of like drape like this, And it was white, and then I took some really thin gold and did the edge of that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I did that. Anyway, so it's really pretty. It has like a gold edge to it. It's kind of like it looks like a ribbon, a crocheted ribbon. So that was nice. I put that on the tree. A couple years ago, Alice had sent me um, 2 different kinds of coffees, an iced coffee and a hot coffee to go in to-go cups. And so I put those on the tree. Of course, this little tiny tree, I had to kind of put them in, like the one iced coffee is kind of towards the bottom, so it kind of sits on the table too, because it's pretty big. And then the other one I kind of nestled in the tree because it's a little tree. But it's really cute. And so I have some donuts in the tree. I have some pine cones in the tree, all crocheted. I have a star that I crocheted for the top. It's not stuffed though, and I found a stuffed star that looks perfect for the top of a tree. But I think that it's more I don't know if it's for like a really big tree or if it's for like a medium tree. Oh, excuse me, I need some coffee. But because I don't really know what the size is yet, but it's going to be stuffed. Alice is having a big coffee with half and half. Woo woo, big coffee. And Nikki is having a Friday coffee. That's a special coffee. Shh, it's a special coffee. Yeah. Mm. All right. So let's see. Oh, and I had made a light bulb ornament. It looked like it's a red Christmas tree light bulb. So I put that on the tree. And so it doesn't really have a whole lot on there. Now, this is too big for the tree, unfortunately, because it's a small little tree. So this one's too big for the tree. The other one that I made is too big for the tree. But that's okay. And those can go on the big tree next year once we can establish, um, that the dog's not going to chew the tree. Also, this weekend, the guys are going to come and finish up the fireplace for us. I don't know whether it's Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which day, probably. Oh, you hang these on doors? That's a nice idea. I think I might do that. The only thing is we have the doorknobs that are like the straight things, they're not like the knobs. So, hey, Jay, good morning. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning to everybody. And so they might fall off, especially if Dobby decides to try to open the door, because that boy breaks out of every room, breaks into every room. He doesn't care, and he does it so loud, so loud. So let me get comfy. I started a project, and last night, I actually started and finished a project last night. It was something that I did on a whim. I had gotten out leggy dolls that I'm going to give to the girls. Not going to say a whole lot in case they're watching, which I don't think they are, but just in case. And so I started a blanket, and these are doll blankets. So I still have to weave in the ends, but this one, isn't that cute? So the girls like pink and purple. So this is lavender, pink. This is kind of like well, it's like a blue. It's really not a teal. Oh boy. And then I did a border that was the same border as the called the midwife blanket border that I did. So I really like that border because it's just a nice. Basically, it's a front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front post double crochet, back post double crochet. So that's what it is. And so, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, so I'm going to do a second one and start with pink. Basically, I'm going to replace all the purple with pink and all the pink with purple and do it exactly the same number of rows, but just do the opposite. And that way, the little girl that gets the purple border, she'll know that that's her blanket. The little girl that gets the pink border, she'll know that's her blanket. And but otherwise, it's going to have the same feel. Isn't this pretty? I just love this. So it's just a simple granny square. That's all it is. But I like the way this row, the blue row, just kind of, and it's kind of like a blue-green. What is that color called? I don't have the thing with me, or I would look and see what it's called. But this is all Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So, it's nice and soft. And so anyway, I think the girls will like it. It's just big enough. It's just big enough for their dolls, wrap their doll in it. And so yeah. But I do have to weave in the end. So anyway, listen, is anybody here working on a project? What are you working on today? Let me know. I want to know. If you are working on a project and you want to play the one more row game, we can play the one more row game. I am ready. Or we can just have some fun trivia. Good morning, Robin. Good morning. Oh, thank you. She wants to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. She said it's been a wild December in the Vakari home, and so she just wanted to say hello. It has been. You have been super busy, and I know that, yeah, you have been super, super busy. So lots of changes taking place, and yeah. And I know that you have been enjoying family. So that is always fun. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Ooh, Jay says, I'm working on slippers and a small pouch. Nice. Slippers. Oh my gosh. I love the idea of slippers. I did not get my slippers made again this year. I was supposed to do that. I think 2 Christmases ago. Whoopsie. And that didn't happen. So, wow. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm weaving in some ends right now on this little blanket so that my girls don't have to worry about their blanket coming apart. One thing I did notice though with the girls, if they see a stray end, they're pretty sure that their project is going to come apart. And you know, our crochet does have ends to it. So even though it's secure, if they see an end, then they are pretty sure that it's coming apart. So I try to bury it however well I can, but you know how that goes. So anyway, oh yeah, this is working out really nice. Really, really nice. So this is not coming loose. I know this for a fact. And so, yeah. Woo woo. So that one is nice and secure. Let me secure the middle one. Even though the middle one, I did 4 chains to start the middle. I did not do a magic circle because I feel like with the granny square, if you start with 4 chains, I just feel like it's a little more secure than if you do, the magic circle. And plus, with the granny square, it's nice to have a little hole in the center. You don't have to pull it tight. That's just a part of the design, you know. And for me, magic circle, whenever I do that, it's going to get pulled really tight. So there's like no little hole there. But I like having the little hole for that. So there we go. All right. Now I just need to trim the ends. Now we're all done. All secure. So yeah, I really like this blanket. This is just, you just do the granny square and just keep on going. So we have been missing you, Robin. We have been missing you. But I know that one day you'll be able to come back and spend some time with us and, work in your craft room for a little bit and get some stuff done. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. Oh my goodness. All right. Those are not funny. Let's do this other one. All right. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was the first name of Scrooge? What was Scrooge's first name? What was the first name of Scrooge? Life does get in the way. Aha. Okay, Alice. Good morning. Good morning, Connie. Good morning. How are you, Connie? She says, greetings, all of my amazing yarny friends. How are y'all doing today? So, okay, so we've got two guesses on that. What was Scrooge's first name in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol? We have two answers so far. Alice says Ebenezer, and Jay says Ebenezer. And of course, ding, 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 you both are right. You are correct. Yay. Correct. So I think today, I don't know. I don't have anything to crochet. I do have something that I need to crochet, but I haven't started it yet. And so, yeah, the one more row thing is not working right at the moment in my mind. So, yes, yes. Here is a good trivia question. Okay. Do you remember the movie A Christmas Story? What was Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie A Christmas Story? What was Ralphie's little brother's name in A Christmas Story? Did you watch that movie yet this year? I haven't watched it yet this year. Usually on Christmas Day, one or two or three of the channels plays it for 24 hours, A Christmas Story. It's so funny too because every time I would flip to that channel, it was usually on the same spot. I watched it 2 hours before. So hopefully this year I'll get to watch the movie full through. Maybe we'll watch it today as I get some crochet done. Got kind of a busy day today. I have an appointment today, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We will see. So, what was Ralphie's little brother's name? And Alice got it. She remembered it. The Ralphie's little brother's name is Randy. And do you remember the mom yelling her kids' names? Ralphie, Randy. Oh. Okay. Last trivia question for the moment. Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? So, yeah, so I've got the yarn for this. See, I haven't clipped this yet. It is sewn in now. I've got the yarn for the matching blanket with the opposite colors, but I left it in the living room. And so this weekend, we're supposed to get our, finally get the rest of the installation of our fireplace, our wood stove. And you never saw that movie? Robin, how? How did you never see that movie? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. So you got to watch that movie this year. I don't know how you got away without watching it. It is super cute, very nostalgic. Um, I think that maybe Paisley's old enough to enjoy it. It's about the kids. So anyway, and you know, it's about the little. You never saw it either, Jay? Oh my goodness gracious, gracious, gracious. Oh my word. So that's crazy. It is. It's really a cute one. So, what Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? So we have some winners. The reindeer name was Cupid. Cupid. Yay. Good job, Mandy. Good job, Alice. Oh my goodness. So Robin and Jay, are you just not into watching movies? Or was it that movie in particular? Or is it just Christmas movies? Or tell me, I want to know. I want to know. Why didn't you see that movie? I mean, honestly, it's hard to miss around our house because my brother-in-law, he would play it 24/7 on one of his televisions whenever we would have Christmas Day at his house. So it was always on. It just looped on that television. That was the television in the in one of the rooms. I don't know which room you could call it. But anyway, so everybody saw that movie. But it's a movie from the 80s and super cute. So anyway. Do you have your Christmas shopping done? I don't know if I have my Christmas shopping done or not. I have no idea. I think that I need to I don't know. Probably need to try to get something for my dad. But other than that, yeah. Done but not wrapped. Yeah. Okay. Jay says our family Christmas movie was always the original Christmas Carol movie. So that played all day at Christmas at your house. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Well, see, I think it was like TBS and then there was another channel and it just played it 24 hours. So, yeah. Alice says she's got her Christmas shopping done, but not wrapped. And they always watched White Christmas on Christmas Day. Yeah. There you go. Your shopping is not done because no one you know needs anything. You have too much as it is. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That makes it hard. It does. Yeah. Alice, that movie I have never even heard of. Is that from the Dark Ages? You're not that much older than me. How in the world do I not even know anything about that? March of the Wooden Soldiers? Oh, it does. It takes the joy right out of Christmas when everything, nobody needs anything. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. March of the Wooden Soldiers? I don't know that movie. I don't know that movie. Oliver and Hardy? March of the Wooden Soldiers. 1934? Oh, it's Laurel and Hardy. Okay. It's Laurel and Hardy. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. Okay. Well, I remember Laurel and Hardy, but March of the Wooden Soldiers. IMDb. Yeah, 1934. Babes in Toyland was also 1934. And that was a Laurel and Hardy Christmas film. Laurel and Hardy in Toyland. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Oh, the original title was Babes in Toyland. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. I am going to put that on my list. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great day. Was a Babes in Toyland. This is saying March of the Wooden Soldiers was original title Babes in Toyland from 1934. And here is no, this is the original Babes in Toyland. Hal Roach presents Stan Laurel, Oliver Hardy, Babes in Toyland. But I guess they renamed it. But no, this is the original Oliver. Yeah. Yep. You're off for the weekend. Nice. Yeah, well, the Disney remake, but I'm looking at Laurel and Hardy, and it says Babes in Toyland on the cover of it. So I don't know. It's weird. Catherine, good morning. Good morning. Okay. Okay. So that one was from 1934, 90 years ago. That movie was put out. Isn't that crazy? 90-year-old movie. So I'm going to have to find it. Babes in Toyland, March of the Wooden Soldiers. And yeah. Yeah. So let's see. March of the Wooden Soldiers, 1934. Okay, so do you see this? It says, okay, so that's why I said that. Metro Goldwyn Mayer picture, Babes in Toyland. So look it up by both names, just in case. It could be March of the Wooden Soldiers or Babes in Toyland. Anyway, check it out. Add that to your list. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Until now, yay. So check it out. Add it to your list. And what other movies do you like to watch at Christmas? You remember that my favorite movie was my new favorite movie was Christmas Vacation, just simply because it makes me laugh hysterically when I watch it. The scene with the squirrel, the scene with there's just so many different things in that movie that just make me laugh out loud. The squirrel one where they're just running around and running away from oh, that's nice. Alice is full of, this is why we call her our Wikipedia Alice, or Wicca Alice. And because she's full of information. She says the original was out of viewing for years because it was damaged. They recovered it and restored it about 15 years ago. That is nice. Nice. Oh my goodness. Wendy says it's my and my youngest birthday's weekend. She turns 21. I had her on my 36th birthday. Well, you are just a youngster. Look at you. Oh my goodness. She turns 21. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. That's amazing. Happy birthday. You had her on your 37th birthday. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. My son's youngest daughter was born on his birthday. So it's just a fun little thing. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's so funny because I had two sons, and one was born in April and one was born in October. And he has two daughters. One was born in October and one was born in April on his birthday. So it's just funny how that works. 58 this year. Me too, Wendy. Me too. We are sisters. Oh, yeah, we're twinsies. Yeah. And so your daughter, your youngest daughter, turns 21. You had her on your 36th birthday, or 37th birthday. And my son is 37, and I had him when I was 21. So we're like opposites there. That's so funny. 30 next year for you. Oh, wow. Awesome, Jay. Awesome. Yay. All of these milestone birthdays, they are fun, aren't they? Like, I remember, except for when I turned 30, I don't know why. 30 was hard for me. 40 was not hard. 50 wasn't hard. I'm coming up on my 60 in 2 years. In 26, I'll be 60. So 2026. So yeah. So I don't care about that one. I mean, it's not bothering me or anything. Oh, Mandy has a birthday coming up January 2nd. That's awesome. My cousin Lori's youngest daughter was born on January 2nd. That's a great day to be born. The 2 days into the new year, and you get to celebrate you. Isn't that a nice way to start the year? I think so. And it's good that it's not the first, because, if you stayed up late on the 31st to celebrate the new year, bring in the new year, you're going to be too tired on your birthday to celebrate. But on the 2nd, that's the perfect day because, you've had a day to recover. Yay. Yes. Yes. I love celebrating birthdays. We're really kind of low key around here. Some families, they just like do it up really big, and we just kind of like let it slide a little bit. Now my husband's family, they always did birthdays really big. Like, they always had birthday presents. Didn't matter how old you were. They always got together for dinner, for a birthday dinner for that month. So if if there were 2 or 3 people with birthdays that month, then you celebrated all 3 of them at the same time. For a lot of times, we would go to the local Pizza Hut, and we would sit at a table, and our waitress, cute little old lady, she'd have purple hair, and she always took really good care of us, and she was a little feisty thing. I mean, you can imagine if she has purple hair, right? Yeah. So, but then they shut that Pizza Hut down, so we had to stop doing that. But anyway, yeah, they always did birthdays up really, really big, and it was super fun. Super, super fun. Mandy says, my kids go back to school that day, so I get to actually just relax. Well, good for you. Good for you. So your birthday is going to be a nice, quiet relaxation day. Maybe you can do something that you want to do, like go to the yarn store and walk around with some peace and quiet, or just stay at home and crochet, or go to a movie by yourself, or treat yourself to lunch. Yeah, whatever it is that you want to do. Oh, Jay, your husband's birthday is December 31st. That's fun. He just barely made it, right? His mom and dad got to claim him on the income tax that year, but he barely made it, didn't he? Oh, that's fun. That's so fun. Yeah. Too fun. Oh, yeah. You're going to make your husband buy you yarn and then go get sushi. That is so fun. That's a fun day. My youngest granddaughter is 4, and she loves sushi. She and and my son, they both love sushi. Now my daughter-in-law and my oldest granddaughter, they don't like sushi, but the 4-year-old calls it sushi. She loves shrimp and sushi. Oh, a virtual sip and stitch. What? That sounds so fun. Wendy, tell me more. I want to know. It's a virtual sip and stitch. That sounds fun. Is it like on Zoom, or is it live on YouTube, or how are you doing that? That sounds fun. Is it with just like you and your friend, or is it with a group of people? That sounds really interesting. A virtual sip and stitch. That sounds so much fun. I love it. You know, there are so many creative people in our Yarny community. Susie, she does the Stitch and Crime, and she does like, she talks about like real crime, or you know, she'll do like the podcast, the crime podcast, and then she'll talk about that. And Catherine, you're so cute. Catherine's like, what do you sip? Catherine's all about the sipping. Now, if I did too much sipping, then I wouldn't be able to do any stitching. I'd have to frog everything the next day. So I would have to sip, you know, some kind of non-alcoholic beverage, you know, maybe a diet soda or or something like that. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, Fiber Floozy, she's so, I mean, so creative to do that, right? And she's like crafting and, you know, doing the true crime, excuse me, the true crime mystery. And there's a lot of really neat things going on out there. Yeah, I love the creativity. Love it, love it, love it. So I've been thinking about some things for the new year, but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I have to get rid of this mouse. What do you think? I have to get rid of the mouse. So far, we've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3 different kinds of traps. Just bought 2 more kinds of traps. I am determined to catch this mouse. I cannot take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore. I have to catch this mouse. It is driving me absolutely batty. Yeah, cannot take it anymore. Oh, I didn't know they had that caramel crown royal. Wow. Nice. Catherine's like all about it. Yummy. Oh my goodness. No, if I did something like that, I know. You think he's one of Cinderella's mice? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know why he's so smart. But yeah, he's driving me batty crazy. So we got a new one. So I don't think he's going to get away from this one. We'll see. We shall see, shan't we? Oh, Topo Gigio is like really driving me cray cray. So anyway, yeah. So I've got that blanket. Oh, you tried the caramel crown royal? It's very smooth. Oh, Alice. Alice is in on that. Nice. Nice. Wow. I've never even heard of it. Do you just get over ice, or do you drink it with a little bit of, is it a cream? Crown Royal. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Oh, cool. So anyway, on my hook today is going to be the sister blanket for this one. It didn't take me long to make it because obviously it's just, one big granny square. And then doing the border. Oh, it's not a cream. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh, okay. It's whiskey. Your brother-in-law gave you some to try. That's nice. It's so funny because my sweet sister-in-law thinks that she loves Fireball whiskey. And she says how she just drinks it all the time. Come to find out, it was one of those little tiny bottles. It was tiny, and it lasted her all winter. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. So these colors are the colors for the little girls. Lavender, pink, and then this blue kind of color. And which is deeper than what it looks like. I think you can get the feel for it back here like this. And so then the sister blanket for this is going to swap out the lavender and the pink. It's going to flip-flop. So everything that's lavender is going to be pink, and everything that's pink is going to be lavender, but it's going to be the same exact blanket, just flip-flopping those two colors. And so that way the girls can tell their blankets apart. And anyway, my sister-in-law, she just talked about, Fireball whiskey. Have you ever tried it? And she's like, oh, it's so good, and blah, 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 and everything. And then come to find out, like, it really literally was one of those little tiny, tiny airline bottles. I said, girl, you are not a whiskey drinker if you had this and you've been working on it. She's like, I have some, all the time. I'm like, and if you've been working on that all winter? She's so funny. Oh my gosh. I laughed at her. She laughed too. She saw the silliness of it, but my goodness, it was just so funny. So funny. Oh my goodness. So gals, I think once we catch this mouse, I'm going to have hubby help me get this room whipped into shape. I'm just worried that if I start pulling things out and arranging and doing things that that mouse is going to jump out at me. I know that that's a bad feeling. Oh, it tastes like apple pie. Nice. Apple juice, the caramel or the Fireball? I think both of them would. Wow. Now, there was, yeah. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. Oh, Wendy says, now I think I might have to grab some apple juice. Wow. Yeah. Oh, guess what I did yesterday? I freeze-dried some fruit. I freeze-dried some sliced apples. I freeze-dried some sliced banana, slices of strawberry, and slices of peach. They turned out really, really good. The bananas, they're perfect looking. They look like fresh slices of banana, just a little bit. They look perfect. Okay. And they taste really good. The strawberry tastes really good. Oh my gosh. It's like the flavor is a little intensified. And then the peach, not so much. I'm not really a fan of that as much. The apple turned out really good too. I liked it. It snaps. It's like just a snappy little crunchy snack, without any added, sugar or any added flavorings or anything. Just those by themselves, they were really good. It was a nice little healthy snack. I enjoyed it. It was something that was a little crunchy. So anyway, That was one of the things that I enjoyed. Um, Last week, I freeze dried some vegetables and some cucumbers, sliced cucumbers, and sugar snap peas, green beans, and and some mixed vegetables. They turned out really good too. Oh, the fireball in apple juice. Okay, cool, cool. I wonder if you did like warm apple juice and fireball and maybe a little bit of hot tea. Like if you did a little bit of hot tea, put some warm apple juice in it with some fireball, and you can make like a hot toddy kind of a thing. I don't know. You want a food dehydrator? Yes, food dehydrators are really, really nice. You can get them not so expensive. The one that mom has, we got that one at Walmart. Seems like it was about $70, but I could be wrong. It was just one of the round ones, and it just stacked. Um, did we get that at Walmart or did we get that on Amazon? I can't remember. It was a couple years ago. Um, but yeah, so those are fun. Really like those. Yeah. Ah, you're gonna go make some tea. Nice. Take me with you. Take me with you. Yes. So yeah, my I don't know that the mouse is still alive because the last thing that we put out was it like would attract them and then it would poison them. So I don't know, but it didn't trap them. It would attract them. They would go in to get the um but I don't think it traps them. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So I'm looking at that one right now and I don't think it's in there. I'll have hubby check. But I don't know what to do. I mean, it's like this thing is everywhere and nowhere. And you like making raisins? Nice. I tried making raisins one time and I think we dried them out a little too much because they got crispy. Like they weren't that nice chewy raisin. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I've got on the agenda. Oh, and mom made oh gosh, it looks like I'm gonna lose that. Okay. Mom made some of her lemon pound cake, and so we're gonna go take some to the neighbors today and wish them a Merry Christmas. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. And so I'm looking forward to that. Um, yeah. And then I have my appointment at 3 o'clock. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't even know what else. Trapping the mouse. Oh my goodness. So that's all I've got. That's all I've got, gang. Let me see. Oh no. There are no good. Okay. Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? The country, here we go. The country that started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree is Germany. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of Elves? In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of Elves? And I love that movie. I love that movie. It says, treat every day like Christmas. There's room for everyone on the nice list. There is room for everyone, but not everyone makes it, right? Oh, gang. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful Friday. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. I've got a busy weekend coming up. Listen, Wednesday is, yeah, today's 20th, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wednesday next week is Christmas Day. So I definitely will see you on Monday, and then I'll give you the schedule for the rest of the week on Monday, and we'll just see what is going on. So I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking, and much love to everybody, and I will see you on Monday.